It's like 40 people all in a room, standing up, saying their name and where they're from. And it started to get boring. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stand out. My ass decided to stand up and say, hey y'all, my name is Peaches. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. Yo, and I was like, okay, I'm just kidding, it's Danielle. And it took from Guthrie, because it's mostly the same theater kids, from Guthrie to Juilliard, where I attended. These people were calling me Peaches for a year. I kept saying, it's not my name, it's not my name. So Tasty, Peaches, all of it's just sticks.
Yeah. Hey, let me break that down. So she's saying like there's like 40 people and are going one at a time and doing their names.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with that.
Right.
That's OI. It's like an alphabetized. So like, okay, I'm P, so I'm towards the end. That's great, right?
Yes.
And then so they're just going in order. What's the problem? It's like, well, with the OEs, like, this is order. This is boring. Everybody's saying the same thing. It's so interesting. There's like a calmness of like, okay, I know what's coming next. I can relax.
Yeah, I see that with you guys.
But I'll see with the OEs, they'll be like, this is driving me nuts. There's order here.
I know.
I have to shake it up. And then the second thing is like, she stands up in a high emotional state, and that's like Darren Brownland.
Yeah.
Like that's a TV commercial. They're like, positive energy, anchor your emblem. And they're like, I want to buy that.
Yeah, I know.
So like everybody's bored and kind of asleep, and you stand up and you're all funny and loud, and you say the word peaches, and they're just looking at your face. You can never, with logic, pull that apart.
Right.
When you were offered Orange is the New Black, where were you? What are you doing today? You got the call.
I remember I was actually at my friend, who was also my classmate, Aaron Moten's house. He's in a new Netflix show right now, some weed show. I can't remember the name of it. But he was in that, and at the time he wasn't. We was all struggling actors. And I was sitting on his porch in I'm making up a number, but like 103rd Street in New York.
What's the masculine number?
Sitting there, and my agent called me, and she was like, you got the job. And I was like, you would think I was really excited. Which I was, but I wasn't. Because I was only supposed to be on 2 or 3 episodes. And I knew that when I looked at the description, it said I had to be topless. And now, I'm a little country girl from South Carolina, grew up in the church, 24/7 was there. And now you want me to be topless for a shower scene? So that was purposeless. So I was like, So I debated about taking that job, and I went to I used all my resources. Every casting director I had went to, I asked them. I went to Kathy Hood, who's in charge of Juilliard. I asked her. I asked my parents, just advice.
Leave them alone.
And my mother said, no, do not take this job.
Mom said,
don't do it.
You're not allowed.
And my dad was like, follow your heart. And I'm a daddy's girl. I love you,
match
Mama,
my
but I'm a
DI.
daddy's girl. And I follow my heart. And I'm so glad I did.
The DEs, they waste so much time. They just fucking do what they want to do anyways.
I know.
They have to drag you through it. They have to ask you a bunch of questions. They got to blame you for it, and they're just going to do what they goddamn want to do anyways.
That is so annoying.
So we're running out of time. So I want you to look into this crowd. Every single one of these people are watching you. They're loving on you. I want you to take a second to feel their love, and then I want you to give them the best advice you have in your heart right now. But first, breathe. I want everyone to breathe.
Controlling.
And
Stop
I know that sounds
controlling
really
me.
airy fairy granola, but play along with the old queen for 1 second.
Demon
Just breathe
NF.
and be in this moment, because we will never be in this moment together again.
Stop
This is a
controlling
wonderful
me.
moment.
Controlling.
Now tell them what you're feeling.
I did it. I'm controlling. Okay. So this is where you got to predict.
Okay, so if this is Demon FI, which the other guy seems Demon FI because he's being so fucking weird about NF and so fucking weird about emotions. So if she's also Demon FI, it will be like, okay, what? And then also, you matter.
You
Yes?
are loved.
So a little weird emotions there. Not necessarily a spectrum, I'm seeing.
You are loved.
God.
Your presence matters. Your spirit matters. Your heart matters.
In an introverted
That's what I
way.
say.
That's what I'd say.
Danielle Brooks.
Couple of weirdo FIs.
Got a couple of Demon FIs.
So there you go. That's what you do. You got to predict. Like, that's the Lewis Howes joke at the end of like, okay, tell me your 3 truths. You're like, I gotta stop.
Yeah.
And you should be able to guess the 3 truths. What is somebody going to pull out of the bottom of their demon world?
Right.
I'm going to pull out NI and FI. And then get typed as an INTJ.